Oh, hello there. Didn't see you come in. Yes, please do come in. Sit down. I do accept walk-ins quite happily. So, once you're all settled in and comfy, why don't you let me know what it is that brings you here today? Okay, you're feeling unsupported by life, the universe, and everything. I'm so sorry to hear that. It's not uncommon at all. I often struggle with the same thing myself, but I'm so glad you've come in to explore it with me and the tarot. So, because it is a fairly common problem, struggle maybe is the word I meant, I actually do have a spread for this. And let me just flip through my tarot book. And, no, not quite there yet. That's a good spread. Alrighty. Here we go. So for this spread, we are going to pull 4 cards, and the first card is going to tell us why you're feeling unsupported. What is the root cause? And then next, we will ask, how is feeling unsupported affecting my life at this moment? And then a card for where are you actually being supported in your life right now, and you might not be seeing it. And then lastly, a card for a potential shift in perspective. Does that sound okay to you? Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. Well, I've already got my incense lit, but I like to light a candle and set an intention before every reading. And I'll pull out my trusty matches. And I think that's the one. Okay. So, if you feel comfortable, you can join me in putting a hand over the heart and potentially closing the eyes. Magic of feather, song and air, awaken, inspire, and make aware. Magic of claw, hearth and fire, warm, enliven, and inspire. Magic of fin, womb, and water, love stir and dreams conjure. Magic of fur, seed, and earth, embody, nourish, and give birth. Magic within and around, awaken spirit's answers and guidance taken. That is a lovely incantation that came with the deck that I will be using today, the Witch's Wisdom Tarot by Phyllis Curott. And I am still very much in love with this deck. I believe we used it the last time I read for you. You have been in before, correct? Yes, I do remember. Well, welcome back. It's an honor to read for you again. So let's pull out our cards. And we'll give them a nice good shuffle. Now let's spread out the cards. And I will be using this porcupine quill to choose your cards. Card number 1. What is the root cause of you feeling unsupported? Card number 2. How is feeling unsupported affecting your life right now? Card number 3. Where are you being supported in your life right now that you are maybe not seeing? And card number 4 for a potential shift in perspective. Now let's see what we have. The root cause of you feeling unsupported in your life right now is initiation. How feeling unsupported is affecting your life right now. We have the 8 of water. Where you are being supported and maybe unaware of it, we have the Witch of Fire. And lastly, a card for a potential shift in perspective. We have the 2 of Earths. So, first thing that I'm seeing here is the message that you are not being unsupported at this time. That support is just looking a little bit unexpected. Here we see a figure by the water, cupping river water in their hands and staring into their reflection. You are preparing, or perhaps even beginning, to go on an underworld journey. Now, underworld journeys, they take us into the shadows. They take us into scary places. The world often looks uncertain, and it can feel like everything we know is being stripped away. The crow is carrying away this figure's hat. The foxes, their supplies. The badger, their past. The support you are receiving right now looks a little bit more like that. And you may be feeling like everything is being taken from you. But I promise that it is not. Everything that is happening right now is happening so that you can know yourself more deeply, more fully, your strengths and your flaws, your sacred flaws. You are going deep within so that you may come back out stronger, more whole, more connected. And I just want to be clear that this is a metaphorical, a spiritual stripping away. You're not going to lose everything, but you are going to gain so much self-knowledge, confidence, and wisdom. Now, the 8 of Cups is telling us how these feelings of being unsupported are affecting your life in the present moment. And these feelings are actually bringing about great shifts and change. They are the pressure that is cracking you out of your egg and pulling you towards the water. In working through these feelings, in recognizing that there is great wounding underneath them, wounding that may stem back to childhood, that may even be generational, ancestral. But that pressure you are feeling right now, if you can go deeper with it, you may find that clarity comes to you. You may find that you are ready to leave your doubts and your fears behind you and to move towards greater connection. These turtles, these little baby turtles, they come out knowing where they are meant to go. They come out with an instinct to move towards the ocean. They feel its pull. What pull are you feeling right now? What is drawing you forward? Whatever it is, that instinct, that pull, that is support. And it comes from within you, and it comes from without. Let things shift and change. Let what is no longer aligned be a shell that is left on the beach. Now we have the Witch of Fire. And this card is indicating to us where you are receiving support that you may not recognize as such. There are forces, again, within you and without, that are helping you to reconnect with your sacred inner flame. The spark within you that pulls you towards your passions, that drives you to pursue joy and creativity and that utilizes those things to help you to be creative and generative in your life. This initiation, this change, it's calling you home to your power, to a greater ability to center into that power, that felt sense that you are a force in your own life, that you have agency, that you can create, that you can co-create with whatever help, aid, benevolent guidance is available to you. The witch of fire is the most active of the witches, but they are also a seer. They are also a diviner. Part of being this creative force in your own life, part of being generative and moving towards your goals, is being guided, is asking to receive what it is that you need in order to be as creative as you possibly can be. What feeds your passion? What feeds your joy? Ask yourself this question, and then ask for what it is you need. The Two of Earth is our last card. A card that can help us, help you to shift your perspective. Here we see a mother bear, her two cubs, sleeping and dreaming in a cave. You have already dreamed what you desire into being, but it may not yet be time to emerge with them fully. It may be time to rest and to dream of how you want to raise these metaphorical cubs. And I'm not talking about our actual children here, unless that may resonate with you. These are the seeds that you have planted. They are growing. They are alive. When the winter is over, you will emerge fresh and a little hungry. again unsupported, simply in a time of hibernation. Simply in a time of dreaming, and the universe wants to keep you here for as long as you are meant to be, for as long as will help you to come out when it is time. Well, I very, very much hope that this reading gave you a little perspective and a little bit of comfort. Oh, that's so wonderful to hear. Gave you a lot to think about? Oh, I'm so glad. That's all I ever want to accomplish with my readings. Okay, well, I am wishing you all the best on your journeys forward, and please do come back if you are ever in need of more guidance. Okay, thank you again, and have a wonderful rest of your day.